The summer heat was unbearable that day. The sun burned so hot that even the ground felt like fire. Everything was quiet because it was too hot for anyone to be outside. Then something amazing happened at one house. A mother cat appeared at the front door carrying a tiny kitten in her mouth very carefully. She put the baby down on the doorstep and ran away quickly into the heat. The man inside heard soft sounds and looked outside. He saw the small kitten sitting alone at his door. He was wondering what was happening when the mother cat came back again. This time she had another kitten in her mouth. She put this baby down next to the first one and ran away again. The man watched in surprise as she kept doing this same thing over and over. Each time the mother cat disappeared into the hot sun and came back with another kitten. She was working very hard under the burning heat. Her fur was getting wet from sweating and she was breathing fast. But she never gave up. She kept making these trips until all her babies were safely at the same door together. The man could not believe what he was seeing. He stood there trying to understand why this cat had chosen his house out of all the places she could have gone. There were many other houses on the street. Why did she bring her most precious babies to his door? Then something clicked in his mind and he remembered what had happened. Just 1 week before this day, he had seen the same cat outside his house. She looked very thin and hungry. She was searching through garbage trying to find something to eat. The man felt sorry for her, so he went inside and got some food. He put it in a bowl with fresh water and left it outside for her. The cat ate everything quickly like she had not eaten in many days. Now everything made perfect sense to him. This mother cat had remembered his kindness from that day. In her world full of danger and hunger, she had found one person who showed her mercy. When her babies needed a safe place, she thought of the only human who had ever helped her. She chose to trust him with the most important thing in her life. The man felt his heart filling with emotion as he realized what was happening. The heat outside was getting worse, and these tiny kittens could not survive much longer in such weather. He opened his door wide and gently helped guide the mother cat and all her babies inside, where it was cool and safe. The relief was immediate. The mother cat's whole body relaxed as soon as she felt the cool air inside the house. She had been so worried about her babies in the dangerous heat. Now they were finally protected. The man brought fresh food and clean water for the tired mother. She ate with great hunger because she needed strength to feed her babies. After eating, the mother cat found a comfortable spot on the soft carpet. She lay down and called her kittens to come close to her. The babies snuggled against her warm body and began drinking her milk. For the first time in a long time, they were completely safe and content. The man watched this beautiful scene and felt something very special in his heart. This little family now had everything they needed. They had a cool place to escape the hot sun. They had food and water whenever they wanted it. Most importantly, they had someone who cared about them and would keep them safe from all the dangers outside. No more sleeping on hot concrete or hiding from bigger animals. No more searching for food in garbage or drinking dirty water. The mother cat looked at the man with her bright eyes. She could not speak his language, but her look said everything. She was grateful for his help. She was thanking him for saving her family. She was showing him that she trusted him completely with her babies' lives. This story teaches us something very important about kindness. That simple act of giving food to a hungry cat seemed small at the time. The man probably forgot about it the next day. But for the cat, it meant everything. It meant hope. It meant that not all humans were bad. It meant there was at least one place in the world where she could find help. When her babies were born and she needed to find them safety, she remembered that kindness. She remembered where mercy lived. She took the biggest risk of her life by trusting a human with her children. But her trust was not misplaced. The man who had shown her kindness before was ready to help her again. Animals are much smarter than many people think. They remember good treatment and they remember bad treatment too. This mother cat made a choice based on her experience. She could have hidden her babies anywhere, but she chose the place where she had found compassion before. Every day there are countless stray animals facing the same struggles this family faced. They are looking for food and shelter and safety. They are hoping that someone will notice them and care enough to help. Some are lucky enough to find their guardian angels, but sadly many others are not so fortunate. The beautiful thing is that every single person has the power to make a difference. We can choose to help when we see an animal in need. We can choose kindness over looking away. We can choose to be the person that an animal remembers when they need help the most. This rescue story shows us that trust must be earned through actions. The mother cat learned that this man was different from other humans. He had proven himself to be safe and caring. That proof became the foundation that saved her entire family from a life of struggle on the streets. Small acts of kindness create big changes that we might never see. The man had no idea that sharing food with a hungry cat would lead to saving an entire family. But that's how compassion works. It spreads in ways we can't predict and touches lives in ways we might never know.